ABC7 business commentator Richard Stern joins us now. And Richard, it was kind of a mixed day on Wall Street, but with a bias to the upside, which is some good news.
Absolutely, Scott, and you may see a little more bias to the upside tomorrow. The NASDAQ was the only down arrow of the day, but after the close, key components of the NASDAQ, things like Amazon and Microsoft, announced earnings. They both looked very, very strong, but again, the market was closed, so you really won't see that reaction until tomorrow. The NASDAQ was down today. The Dow was up by 130 points at the high of the day. It was up all day. And not a bad day. Let's take a look at the figures, and impressive they are. The Dow up another 71 points, 23,400.86, a gain of 0.3% on volume of 701 million shares. The NASDAQ down today, but likely not tomorrow, down 0.1%. 7 points at 6,556.77. That on volume of 1,739 million shares. And the S&P kind of falls in the middle, up just over 0.1%, up 3 points at 2,560.40. Well, Twitter has finally figured out how to make a profit, and in fact, the stock jumped by a whopping 18% today after the company came out with much better than expected earnings. They beat on the top line of revenues, they beat on the bottom line for earnings, everything going forward for Twitter, and they frankly have had a problem making money in the past, but not so in the current quarter. The company said going forward it looks to be even more profitable, and the key is that year-over-year usage is up by more than 14%. So Twitter has been one of the struggles in the NASDAQ market, but there was no struggle today, up almost 20% in a day. That's something.
All right. And Richard, what is the latest news on Aetna Insurance?
Well, about 3:45 this afternoon, 15 minutes before the market closed, there was a rumor circulating that CVS, the drugstore chain, not the television network, CVS is likely to make a bid to buy Aetna. Everything's going on with medical and insurance. And guess what? The stock was up 12% in 15 minutes. We'll see what that does tomorrow.
Wow, interesting.
All right, Richard, thank you so much.
You are very welcome.